Okay, my phone isn't really charged again, but I just wanted to play this for y'all.
You think Saquon's a backward turtle? Uh, 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 it was the best play I've ever seen. Saquon's play, there's going to be what I think's so cool. You think Saquon's a backward turtle? Uh, 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 it was the best play I've ever seen. Saquon's play, there's going to be what I think's so cool. There's going to be kids all over the country and all over Philadelphia. I really think about that, trying to make that play and talking about that play and like simulating that play as they play backyard football or pee wee football. Like, they ain't gonna be able to make it because that play. I think he's the only one in the world that can do that. I thought it was
without Detective Webpoolz help.
It was. I'm speechless. What do you think Saquon's a backward turtle?
One more time.
It was the best play I've ever seen. Saquon's play, there's going to be what I think's so cool. There's going to be kids all over the country and all over Philadelphia. I really think about that, trying to make that play and talking about that play and like simulating that play as they play backyard football or pee wee football. Like, they ain't going to be able to make it because that play. I think he's the only one in the world that can do that. I thought it was. I'm speechless. What do you think Saquon's backward?
Okay, so backward turtle? The reason why I played that was because the coach, that shit was funny, and then the coach needs help by the only person he really could help him for why, as a coach. In the end, what he was saying is, it's cool that people can simulate. But I'm not putting them in. You know what I'm saying? Where you think, the reporter put them on blast of a riding reverse deck of cards, riding reverse deck. Like, the office brought in that running back. You know what I'm saying? He already knew that running back was inspired by ETC and not give credit to certain ETC, right? So, I had to go live again because I was just trying to make people know as an overseer, I'm not asking for credit. I don't like attention, so that's where my anger is. When I say I don't like attention, I mean I don't like attention. So when that shit comes into fruition, when I say I don't like attention, it's not, he knew that, he did that on purpose. He knew he wasn't mature and something like this. What? I knew the world is a free will thing and I have my own personality and we're zoning on it too much, honing on it too much. I said I don't like attention. I did. I did know if you don't listen, something it can get. I'm Detective Webpoolz, entrepreneur. So then, like I said, I'm not saying when I call myself entrepreneur, Detective Webpoolz, Detective Webpoolz School Boards. I'm not saying like know me as that. I'm saying if someone asks me a question, I can just brief them like that, and then understand my wordplay will come on that transaction of understanding from that alias or whatever other things I might say as that portrayal. If we just can't understand it's just the main, you know what I'm saying, and it's organized without no proof of common sense, no proof of intelligence, no proof of thinking dead. So that being said, I'm gonna say with the coach because in the end, he knows where he saw that from. You know what I'm saying? But I also playing that because I want to play another clip for y'all. Because as entrepreneur Detective Webpoolz. So in the end, I'm saying he's not trying to take nothing away from him. But he's not trying to say he's the greatest improviser. He's trying to say that was, only one person gonna be able to explain that for me, and hopefully he do what he do while we're all watching the protocol in the audience. And that was from what people, that was from watching that protocol on, understanding. And he kept trying, because he was trying to say, look, I can't say this understanding because of this natural disaster that we are in, which is a simple natural disaster we're in, which is why I'm saying I played that first before I played this video. Because I'm not roasting the coach that way. I'm about to roast somebody else. See what I'm saying? In the end, he's saying You get what I'm saying? What inspired him to be a coach, like what caught his eye, it was one of those type of read it in the newspaper and see what timeline you on thing that I just saw. That's what he was trying to say. But it didn't have, it's the natural disaster, the near breaching of the guy that made me know, okay, read the newspaper and this is a natural disaster. The guy that I can't say I don't know that guy, and checkmate, he got me. Like, he got me. I think he would have been a cold running back. I think he would have been a cold wide receiver, and people talking about quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got me, and y'all got me, but he gonna save me. You know what I'm saying? That's what that was. If I explain it right, it was enough for what he needs for the understanding of they played Ohio. So, those two things was, you know what I'm saying? Like, we played good.
There's gonna be what I think's so cool. There's gonna be. You think Saquon's backward turtle? It was the best play I've ever seen. Saquon's play. There's gonna be what I think's so cool. There's gonna be kids all over the country.
Because I'm not a kid no more.
All over Philadelphia. I really think about that, trying to make that play and talking about that play and like simulating that play as they play backyard football or pee-wee football. Like, they ain't gonna be able to make it because that play. I think he's the only one in the world that could do that. I thought it was. I'm speechless.
He's amazed he has someone of that capability of, he can't bring up his consciousness in childhood because that's how he just got, was cosplayed, beamed on by the reporters. So, this shit is very serious. So that being said, like I was talking in the video about being a baby genius and shit like that, and whatever I was saying in that video, you know what I'm saying, to the tesseract of what he's saying, which of this natural disaster I'm talking about. Now, this right here is the difference between roasting individuals. And like I said, I give everybody their age and their youth, no matter their age. But, in the end, I'm going to always talk like I don't like attention. If you bring attention to it a little bit, you lose. You know what I'm saying? That type of comedy. My wrestlers know what I'm talking about when it comes to that whole understanding. So, I don't have to talk about being that overseer anymore. Thank God. It's just, little kids seeing adults not give a little kid in their generation credit, or bullying someone for not wanting attention. Like, yes, I look lame, but who's gonna say it? You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that. The air's gonna say it. Who's gonna say it? You know what I'm saying? So
we have to continue to look internally as a whole, individually, and find a way to overcome this. Like, man, we can do this. We can endure. We can persevere. And because I've been here before. It's not my first rodeo. So I know it's required.
What?
We have to continue.
See, y'all see the difference. Y'all heard that, right? Like, that's stuff that I like to talk about. Okay, so let me put my hoodie on and be a delinquent or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you heard what, like, there's no saying something aside. No, I understand. There's a difference between someone talking behind your back and trying to backdoor you. There's a difference to someone misinterpreting your words and trying to backdoor you. It's another thing to cloud out. I heard what you just said. And that's what my comedy is. It's like, you're not going to talk out the side of, you feel me? You're not going to mumble something out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard that, right? That's what I meant about natural disasters. He said he'd been here before. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. No, in the air is, you know what I'm saying? cause I played the first video. The air is already prepared for that saying from and me hearing that, and it was already prepared. There's no, like I said in the video, I had this no proof of gravity, no proof of common sense, no proof of intelligence, no proof of thinking, but no gravity, common sense, no gravity, intelligence, same thing, dead vibe. And people has approached me ready to play that dumb, that understanding. Not only is the atmosphere inside out, it's a skyrocket high record of being inside out. You know what I'm saying? It's the world. It's in military base form of Pangea. It's not a theory. Like the dome over the world is everybody understands what the owner of telepathy is to some sort or heard of, overseeing that it's military base and people are going by understanding sins and God. You know what I'm saying? And everything between that adjacent that can be that same dialect on other sorts that other religions take out of sorts, because the Bible talks about love better than other religions that try to learn love for yourself, and they just take the disciplinary act out of context, because the Bible speaks about disciplinary act because of love. Other religions talk about how tremendous disciplinary acts can be a giving arsenal in people's perspectives. So yeah, so that's my type of sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? That people are anticipating so much, which is why I call myself Detective Webpoolz. It's a joke, like, all right, nobody's make jokes like me. Okay, people admit people are on the same level. The way I make jokes, I make sure everybody can joke. So I don't take nobody's jokes. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I know there's nobody that's so funny they leave they leave the kids' meal of people's jokes open, but me. Okay, and that's why I call myself Detective Webpoolz. Since teenager, but Webpoolz all the time, because so the situation is no, you haven't been here. No, you. But like I said, my wrestlers know that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Of why people feel comfortable. No, you have not been here at all. No, you have not been where. Because before I say exactly what I mean, no, you have not been where you're the first overall draft pick in the administration will tell all the other staff your site and play to your site, and they don't listen and you don't care. No, you haven't. No, you haven't been on a team where you can ask for a trade and nobody knows if you ask for a trade. But the same way, no proof of common sense, no proof of intelligence, no proof of thinking, dead. When I move, they ain't gonna snitch, but once they do, they gonna snitch. I'm just trying to do something, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do something amazing. I'm trying to be, you got that same clout type of air, which is your feeling is the most stressful shit ever. How does he do it? Like I do in the song, I'm ready to take on all the double agents. To say how me and the administration is here. If the two things don't click, what I'm saying. So, no, you haven't been in a position where the owners will tap you on the shoulder and be like, yeah, that's how the world works, man. And you already know, you know what I'm saying? Where the person backyard can play with you, you know what I'm saying? Like I was showing in that video. No, you haven't. You haven't been in this position at all. You know what I'm saying? To what I'm saying, no, you haven't. This is what I was talking about in the video about, because this is what he meant too. I was the fastest, so I'm the first ancestor, and I didn't choose to incarnate, and I didn't choose to make that drip of incarnating. That's a subconscious, unlockable consciousness, if I haven't unlocked it already, that I picked winning the shot heard around the Big Bang Theory to the physical form shot heard around the world. and gave everybody else they position to incarnate and reincarnate. And like I said, I'm really only 29 while everybody else is as old as their soul incarnated before. Well, I'm just an old soul baby genius. Everybody, when they hear past life, they kind of be like, I might have been with somebody in my past life. I don't remember though. Or I might have got down. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, if that's what the game came to, that people are in positions where they know they've been conscious of their life before, and they're just, going to the league, not giving other people that would have did better in the league their chance. That's a lot of, perpetrating and premeditation and not rig, but to the league. That's the game might be not rigged. It's just a whole bunch of people that are repeating history from they've been here before, like he said. You get what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying about the simplicity of the natural disaster. That's the riddle of history repeating. You know what I'm saying? From descendants, instead of, you could be like, oh, I've been here. You know what I'm saying? History repeated. Da, da, da. The first ancestor, how fast the fucking first ancestor is and incarnate from the beginning of time. And no, you have not been here, but this is it. That's how you're going to damage your subconsciousness to your consciousness brain. Not understanding this is the first ancestor has to exist so we can exist. Natural disaster. Like I said, the whole dome is on military base form because people took air out the atmosphere and trying to figure out who this is. So there's many ways I can explain what I know, what I'm talking about, but I rather make it humor because I don't like talking. But like I said, so this is the thing to the commissioners of every league. If y'all been through this before, to a natural disaster that of someone was the latest ancestor, so it echoed first because they didn't know if this would unlock, or they did, and now they unlock and it caused amnesia, because that's where natural disaster amnesia comes from, that the latest ancestor is revealing themselves to the last time amnesia is going to be happening on this feet. Now it will be what's the word? Counterfeit amnesia. This is the last not authentic amnesia. No, you haven't, but you have locked your brain that you know what I'm saying? You have locked your brain that you can say this.
We have to continue to look internally as a whole, individually, and find a way to overcome this. Like, man, we can do this. We can endure. We can persevere. And because I've been here before. It's not my first rodeo, so I know it's required.
I know it's required. You know what I'm saying? There we go. How that sound like? Yeah, I've been here before. I know. Like I brought you never been in it. I know it's required to get to whatever he said, and then the atmosphere is talking. It's very stressful for me. We all been here before. In a natural disaster of no one hasn't. This is my first incarnation. If everybody had been here before, I would stick out like a sore thumb. And y'all skin would too. To make me stick out like a sore thumb. No. This is a new skin. Do you want to play for the Browns? Okay. We know what's required. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lord, make sure we get a W. You know what I'm saying? We know what's required. People that's been here before, and it's no you haven't, have common sense matrix. That's how serious this shit is. Like, the game is going to come on today. Down to the other games that are going to come on today. They've been here before, and no, they haven't. No. History is repeating. We can say that. We can say it's a natural disaster of history repeating for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Not, this is the first time history repeated. It's matrix, like this is the first time it happened, but from you can't unstretch brain, so that could be trauma if someone doesn't have that humidity control, bending and blending wind. The second we say, I've been here before, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? The same way you're bringing your subconscious, could be a shot to your face. I gotta go keep it, you know what I'm saying? Could be a whole access denied from how you was juggling. Wait a minute. When you were born, everything was amnesia, everything was blacked out. Then the natural disasters of other people from, like I said, past the Greek and Roman heritage or some things where court never got that jurisdiction because they've been here before and they never got jurisdiction. So that's a finito on they would never get jurisdiction, you know. But whoever, like I said, with the coach, whoever is being that authority to make sure they don't get beamed on for whatever thing that's not, you know, simple math for me, straight facing, like I keep saying, but, you know, no, you have not been here before. And, you know, Detective Webpoolz as a pirate will take that beautiful fish scale stain to say it, because no one else will say it, and keep it Egyptian walking, you know what I'm saying, like Egypt, or they talk about Walking Dead, or long walks in general, or Trail of Tears and stuff like that in between, way after, you know. In the end, no one's been here before. Like that's why I'm smarter than everybody. But I'm shivery. You know what I'm saying? That's a goddamn crazy subconsciousness to consciousness tally, you know what I'm saying, to be able to balance, because obviously this is my first incarnation, but that's what makes the whole fold of it's okay to be such an old soul and have this new skin to only be a certain age. You know, that's what this natural disaster is. You know what I'm saying? Down to what I said, if I go to the doctors and I be like, oh, I can't eat peanut butter, and they gon', oh, I've been here before. You just, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, or upheld, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I've been here. Okay. It was quiet, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yeah, I could just sit there like they waiting to ask me shit, you know what I'm saying? And then they just like, I've been here before. You think I'm stupid? And I'm like, what? Huh? What the fuck? What are you talking about? Because I'm in there trying to override everything, you know what I'm saying? But not to new shifts. It was like I said, I had a beige uniform and shit like that. When really I was just, you know, trying to, you know, be the overseer and then leave. I wasn't trying to do no jailbreak. No. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to hope y'all balance, but I was going, what? You know what I'm saying? Whatever happens, I'm going to adapt. I'm not trying to do a jailbreak. I ain't going to snitch. You know what I'm saying? Just like y'all didn't snitch on El Chapo, been here before and do that shit. So the whole situation is, I was just trying to stamp myself as entrepreneur detective Webpoolz on a feet that no one could ever fathom ever again. Give me all the money. I don't give a fuck if it's in blood. You know what I'm saying? I just want 4 swords. You know what I'm saying? Then everything else I be saying in my videos. So, but the whole point is, no, you haven't been here before. I want to stamp that under, you know, no one's going to say it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was talking that way in all my videos, because this stuff needs to be understood so you can bring your because, you know, the cool thing is to talk to me like, oh, there's more to the world. But the thing is, we see that I'm moving like there's more to, no, actually we're seeing I'm intelligent. This is my first incarnation as I'm a baby genius. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing how much I'm a baby genius. Y'all been there before and people invented, you know what I'm saying? And you know what the hell's taking so long, and that took over y'all brains too, like I said, from the beginning before the rabbit hole. You know, so the natural disaster is always going to be not been here before. All that, this is what the real authority, military starts a hospital first, the real authority to that vibe of Power Rangers type of prestige is going to. We have to troubleshoot the natural disaster of the beginning of time needing to be troubleshooted, which people been there before, but we're not saying that. And then he caught himself and said, I know what's required. And, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like he been here before, so the many other descendants. So that's what I'm saying. That it really, if the world had descendants that it was this same shuffle, it took them this long. No, there was a war being fought. You know what I'm saying? There was a war being fought, a white flag war, won the war, but still won a battle. That's two things. There was games going on for the descendants of those people that gonna get that drip because they're gonna age to how old that their skin had to be to wait. Will make them ancient or different skin than other people. Till they get even that type of birthing of soft skin what descendants get to have from the beginning as a gift. To I was talking about saturating and spirit and melanating and between the two. There's no studies on this, but we all been here before. You know what I'm saying? That natural disaster of the world's advancing beginning time. And can't stack it so much you can't stereotype war. Premeditation that people never let go of. They thought they just had no proof of common sense, no proof of intelligence, no proof of thinking dead. Like there ain't nobody on that shit. They've been here before. They know. You feel me? All that shit from why he would say that, if he said that with descendants, he say that to this natural disaster. No, you have not been here before. And it shows, y'all scared of me like I'm going to do a Saquon Barkley. That's embarrassing. Especially for someone older than me. It's not none of those things. It's straight up, I'm on Instagram talking this shit and it's tagging. You the only one making the tag and no thing's gonna go down. I don't think no one else is going. It's just you. You know what I'm saying? So when he say I've been here, did that is just you thing, and he's like, I know that. You know what I'm saying? I have to be the more adult if I want to make it to wherever we're here for. I gotta be the mature person while you're respecting my age. I hate that. So let's play it again, cause that should sound good. No, you haven't been here before.
We have to continue to look internally as a whole.
Amen.
Individually,
sarcasm,
and find a way to overcome this. Like, man, we can do this. We can endure. We can persevere. And because I've been here before. It's not my first rodeo, so I know it's required. We have to continue to.
Me, I did the math. I don't know what's required because I've been here before. It's not gonna be the same shit. So that's the whole point. Is not it can look the same, but it's not the same. That natural disaster of history repeating, and you get what I'm saying. So, like I said, using my lifeline as a ref and surviving, because unlocking my conscience would be, I'm fast. Like I said, Webpoolz is not a Spider-Man name. It's actually like a Flash name. You get what I'm saying? But I got a song, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I got my blood through things. That's what I'm talking about. I am a vampire, a living vampire. Because that's not to say so fast as shit. So that's what I'm saying. It's more of a Flash name. Like, I've been here before. I haven't, and I know what this natural disaster. No, this shit hasn't been. No, you haven't been here before. You know what I'm saying? Stop lying. You've been through circumstances like this before, and you want the same achievement. And this is what I'm talking about with no proof of you saying anything, but the air is getting that rarity that of if whoever made this natural disaster, we never been here before. We didn't put up castles and Colosseums that from the Greek and Roman past of understanding the heritage of know you haven't been here before, but know how to get down to keep this is what's left of those natural disasters. You know what I'm saying? From the world was advanced beginning time in the military started as a hospital to the medieval and to the mafia and to what the Bible explains about, like I said, it's like an orientation. So like I said, that was like I said in that video about the Bible was like people that was conscious before, it was like an orientation. I'm saying I've been here. I was being rude during the Bible and it was an orientation. You know what I'm saying? That's what that was. So I just wanted to flame him like that because you just put an L in my column and I know what you want ETC to do, right? And because I'm just the overseer that don't want credit. You know what I'm saying? So the point is, it's not an easy feat, but people, I'm able to begin. Like I said, this is no, you haven't been here before type of natural disaster of that understanding that the people that are descendants that do have a feet that, we out of there. They don't want to be looked at. They want to be able to say, all right, sign this paper and I promise I got you. And it's not no selling your soul. And it's really, all right, guys, get out the way. We have to drive them there. That simple, instead of you got to goddamn lance through something. You know what I'm saying? You got to, the way the war room set up, the way that, then y'all can drive. Just, it's already cleared up. So that's the main reason why it's taken a long time for whatever echoes. Like I said, I didn't say I'm anything. You feel me? But to say no, that's it. That's finito. Now that's everything, and it's not a waiting game. It's an up game. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I explained. Like, no, you haven't been here before. But if descendants, that's what it sounded like. Okay, so you haven't been here before. So no, you haven't. You know what I'm saying? You've been the first overall draft pick. You know what I'm saying? You had the keys to the team, but you had to get trusted. You know what I'm saying? You was on a team that told you that they'll trust you again. You know what I'm saying? But you was never on a team that said, don't play with me. Like the administration and the owner is saying, listen to the administration, because we've been here before. You know what I'm saying? But we're clearing up the air. You know what I'm saying? We say we've been here before, and we know that's not the right way to say it, but we know what we mean. You know what I'm saying? So listen to the administration of why they okay with us saying it. And he wanted to be part of that, that the owners talk like that.
We have to continue to look internally as a whole, individually, and find a way to overcome this. Like, man, we can do this. We can endure. Right, we can persevere. Endure. Because I've been here before. It's not my first rodeo.
We're not saying that.
I know it's required.
Right.
We have to continue to look.
I know it's required. You know what I'm saying? Because in the end, he's the type of person that gets respect to that level as a first overall. Knows how to be great mannered. People have their attention span, but he still can go back to that mature. In the end, he went out of sorts because he saw they would talk that way too, and they'll be like, listen to when we own this by monetary system. We don't own it by zoning. We give them a credit, and he said, I've been here before, and it's like, no, that's not what we said. Listen to the zoning. Even like he said, administration of Ohio, I like to go by last man standing. Or just you check the stats of celebrations when the people move out the way because they try and be like, I was zoned different on the bus, or before we got on the bus from home to the away game, and then they'll dance and be like, see, don't tag me for organized rioting, and whoever that is, but they move out the way and they try and show, community, we appreciate that, or we don't appreciate that, but my friends got my backs. Check the stats on those understandings. So in the end, the main thing I'm just trying to get across, if I'm not saying it right, because my phone's not on 100, you know what I'm saying, is I don't let stuff like that fly on it. I don't care. Wait, that you're not the overseer. You know what I'm saying? I'll say no, I'm not, and then I'll just move accordingly, and then y'all still will premeditatedly watch me stack noise in that way and follow through with knowing I didn't say I wasn't. I was just agreeing to disagree, you know what I'm saying? And you lied by saying you didn't think I was, and you still followed through with, you know what I'm saying? So it's that whole understanding. I don't play about words that them slot. It's not. When I say this, it sounds like I'm talking about he said some rude shit. No, I just, who all is who's gonna fix your talk? You know what I'm saying? Slick talk, you know what I'm saying? Slide something on the, you have not been here before. No, you haven't. Okay? And like I said, the atmosphere was ready for me because I always catch those things. Yeah, that's what I mean by entrepreneur, detective, Webpoolz. That's what I mean by I don't tolerate things. And when I say the word that disgusts me, that's what I mean. They know I catch slick talk. They know I talk people talking the side of their mouth. People talking slick. That's what I do. But I'm the coolest person to catch it. You'll rather me than the next person. I promise. I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? It's when it's a threat and you slick talking that I don't appreciate. You talking slick talk, I think that's funny. You know what I'm saying? And if it's, under my overseeing horizon, you know what I'm saying? It can be adorable, maybe. Not, I'm not going to say 10 times out of 10, obviously, but I'm just saying, that's what my wrestlers know what I'm talking about. And no, you have not been here before. So if the whole league is full of people been in positions where, I said this, let me play a song for y'all. Because this song, I like when I say this in this song. This shit makes, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no one to hurt their brain. Like I said, what he really said is what I said about consciousness. People, bleeding is proof of consciousness. But until you cut yourself, you know what I'm saying? That's when they call you emo. He's like the required, you know what I'm saying?
It's the funny part. They say the NXY leads the XX. See, I got a special beam to unclog this instant translation. Yeah, and it's on the jeans.
I told Bardock I don't need a scouter. Baby genius. I've been here before. Put my life online to be a ref. And then born still reffing. Oh, I've been here before. Oh, Chucky.
It's okay, they can see how it's the love they want me make it slow.
That's it. I've been here before. No, you haven't. All the way forward. A ton of on what's going on, and that's not what's going on. All the way forward. They both got me that. I've been here before. That's how premeditated. I can still make believe.
Treasure in It's the funny.
I told Bardock I don't need a scouter, but I didn't tell that boy shit. We hear ya. That's like that's like I think I said in a video. It's like choo 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 or some shit like that. I know what I'm saying. I go choo 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 choo. I told Bardock you know how old games used to be started by what's the word? I make a lot of slap music. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If y'all know what that goddamn mean. But I make a lot of recess music. Let me say it like that, so it don't sound like it's some goddamn like I ain't goddamn Detective Webpoolz, whatever that mean too. So yeah. So in the end, like ain't soft. You feel me? Like I had to wait for a road. Like I ain't soft. Like I said, I'm just a baby genius, old soul. But I just first incarnated with other people. I've been here for. It's like no, you haven't. I had to wait for roads. You know what I'm saying? So, and I got some information that descendants are living. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, or a rose out of concrete, or you know what I'm saying? A roach or a rose out of concrete. That type of understanding. Some understanding of symbolism in life is going to prevail, or you know, the world is a rabbit hole, and this natural disaster of first ancestors plane that has to be made so other people can be born in the world. The natural disaster is giving people an astronaut suit of humidity control, knowing I've been here before. Oh. And that's Detective Webpoolz and Atlantis Patriots, and I'm a pirate, and the world's advancing to be in time. And then when is that advanced technology put up that we're on a safety protocol to make the world more advanced. For me, a safety protocol for my protocol to make it, and him saying that that lyric I'm talking about how to wait for it, him saying that makes that, you know, whole protocol understood and what's required. But yeah, I told Bardock I don't need a scholar like you know what I'm saying? No proof of common sense, no proof of intelligence, no proof of thinking dead. That's before I even started saying that. I told Bardock I need a scouter. Like niggas know I can see through this shit. So they give me all this clout. Like they know I see. We know the snitches see. You know what I'm saying? The snitches gonna shh. I told Bardock I needed a scouter. You know what I'm saying? And it's off there yes or no. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see Bardock now? Code word into Houdini. But alright, so I had to wait for roads.
They say the NXY leads the XS.
Oh.
See, I got a special beam to unclog this instant transmission. Yeah, and it's on the G.
Oh, God, I did go somewhere. Webpoolz speed. Juku. Now we understand much.
It's okay, they can see how it's the love they want me make it slow.
I've been here before.
Cause we don't know who's the
Cold War HMD. Put my life in line to wear. Did I say rabbit? Oh, just for me, I see where they want. Sing a song, Chucky. Let me sing a name, Chucky. They talk about yeah. What it means to be soft. I put my lifeline in danger to Ray Luffy. Tell me what it is to be soft. Yeah, so yeah, my mom was born with a tumor and she been here before. Oh. That's why I do this, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so there was a ref, you know, when my oldest sibling was born as ref, when my other sibling was born as ref, my other sibling. What happened to the ref? What is to be soft? This is the funny part. They say XY means the XX. No, that's not how the world starts. So that's proof. That's what I'm saying. I've been here before, you know what I'm saying? Understanding means to be soft. No. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna be ugly. But yeah, so that's the whole point I just wanted to make, okay? So, yeah, I give it to, you know, the coach called him out, but, you know, I give it to, you know, the natural disaster of you haven't been here before, but incarnation is not the first. The word incarnation is defined as not the first instance, so it's just not that understanding there because of attention spans and maturity. To it being that authenticity of incarnation, you get what I'm saying? That ancient, planed out understanding. But when people hear ancient, they think of some crazy, what it is to be soft or something. And, yeah, they think of some crazy texture. Understanding the world has that crazy texture from the authenticity of it being the beginning of time. It's because the world is advanced. You know, the humidity control is blended with the wind, and if you take it out, the air, you know, that's proof of barriers. You know, not understanding that plane not in sight, that's proof of barriers in the air. So Atlantis Patriots, if he was like Atlantis Patriots, you know, a lot of understanding of sky upside, the ocean waves is with the humidity control, and what I said in my last video, with the understanding of I just asked to be the overseer and I got taken out of work. Not understanding that made me more the overseer because I didn't, you know, that, like, what's your proof you didn't do? I'm just trying to watch, and nobody don't want me to watch. You know what I'm saying? Situations didn't happen in my job because of me watching. It happened in my job because they were scared of me. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you can call me, like, no one said stop watching. You know, they sacrificed saying that and still attacked. Like there wasn't a therapeutic counseling, great customer service for you not to be scared. So they sacrificed that too. And then they became, if I want to do something to you, don't you want, you know what I'm saying? The customer service is so great. If I want to do something to you, don't you want to do something to me? And that's what Associate was telling me a story about when I was saying, now you don't want me to talk and shit like that. He told me a story like, all right, let me see something. Then he was like, you're a real man. Like you're like he said, I can't remember what he said, but it was something about being a better man or alpha male type of understanding. Like I take the lead as a man, and I hate when the atmosphere try to make it like you don't make me feel bitch made, and you're a real man. That's what he was trying to tell me like that. But he was telling me a story like that. If I want to do something to you, well, from great customer service, he told me a story like that. Like that's what people are trying to get at, and he didn't know that's what he was telling me. But obviously, talking, we had that communication, understanding. But yeah, that's the point. Is no one want me to stop being a watch, but then it's just like that's how great the customer service is. The main curse is people's like, if I want to do something to you, I don't want to hear that it's just barriers. You want to do something to me. It's like, no, it was barriers before you even knew you saw me in person. You know what I'm saying? It was something to roast people about before you saw me in person. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't change because it's scarier now. You knowing that I'm straight faced like the barriers. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing, no talking. You know what I'm saying? So all it did was make me be the overseer I wanted to be. So it's like, then they put me in a position where my come and go is just, you know, an altercation or alternating to an extent that we're saying, was you trying to make it off your barriers? It's like, I know I'm 29, but don't make me glow like I'm still 2 years old. Because if we're talking about 2 years old me, if we're talking about putting my life on the line, reffing zero, you know what I'm saying? My city calling me zero because it's like, that's how they was trying to explain Ghost Recon. They was like, I always wanted to try to hate that person, but I didn't want to hate them until you was born. And then they called me zero. And that's what I say, until you was, I didn't want to hate, they used to say that, I didn't want to hate him till you was born. And it's the same goddamn. So that's where I got the nickname Zero from. And then I got older, I got the joke Diablo. So, it is to be soft. But yeah, so, yeah, my phone's about to die, y'all. But I just wanted to go live because I heard that, and I'm like, all right, y'all, the world's all the way troubleshooted. The same way, like I said about how authority can use I ain't 39. I just get through that shit, good day, great day. Overseer. Just because I don't hide behind my sisters doesn't mean that you don't need to talk to them first. And it's like, but I can't. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There is, I would just, like I said, administration can use I ain't 39. There is a business park where you can use my that's why it's straight up counseling therapeutic. So if anybody come in my life talking stupid, they just take me off work to roast them. You know what I'm saying? Because none of them could talk to my sister first. None of them, you know what I'm saying? None of them are going to be invited to my house if they disrespect my sisters. You know what I'm saying? There's always tomorrow, and they'll be like, oh, he got a game he wanted to play at my crib. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the safest crib. You can always come to my crib. You know what I'm saying? That's what that whole get up in that song is, and more. But the whole situation as an adult, I was able to bring that, everybody want to be like, like I said, Marino, go in his house and go out his house, and he's through that maturity. Everybody's like, I want to bring how I was outside. And they walk outside immature, not understanding. That's the graduation of being mature as a kid and maybe having helpers or didn't have helpers. And that street side effect made you mature, that when you go inside, if you're not, you need to know you turn it on and off. You can still go outside It's just, you gotta understand, you're not one of those people that graduated and brought their maturity to adulthood. You know what I'm saying? There's many people like that. You know what I'm saying? Many people that get in relationships like that. You know what I'm saying? You keep it in the house, keep it in the family, you know, and then they hate when, you know, people can't wait to, you know, I'm not, like I said, so in the end, because my phone's about to die, in the end, the main thing I'm trying to just illustrate is, if this is just the up game from you enjoying your life, enjoy your life. You feel me? Get your money. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we're gonna go backwards, but that's what the street comedy like. It's like, my sisters know what I'm doing. Like, they're seeing their little brother put a camera in him and seeing the shadow. My mom's like, oh yeah, a lot of shadow followers. Yeah, it was like when you wrestle, everybody drop anything. And my sisters didn't appreciate how that was disrespectful, because she was snitching on my moves too. But like I said, usually kids don't appreciate their parents because they do that. My mom took it too far, which is what, you know, it's what I was talking about in my last video. That finally paid off. So I wasn't stressing that, but it was just that whole understanding what was there to be worked for. You know what I'm saying? As the youngest. So I didn't have, like I said, those days I had the whole world on me. I was, I want to, like I said, the world wouldn't be like this as a natural disaster first if I didn't do it this way. So it's that type of other catalog of things. So, you know, like I'm saying, that's y'all best friends. You know what I'm saying? In my tent, you know what I'm saying? My Boy Scouting, surveying since recess, supervising, therapeutic vibe. Got to talk to my sisters first, but I don't hide behind them. So people think don't understand that barrier of catalogs that adds to as things. And Stu, I graduated as that maturity. You know, there's none of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My city, no, it's funny. Like I said, I wanted to hate him, then I always wanted to find a way to hate him, and it was like I was too scared to. Then when you was born, you know what I'm saying? And that's the nickname Zero came from. So, you know, my sisters are seeing me. Oh, hey guys, y'all was watching my house when I was. Yeah. Oh, now you know how we do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A parent chose to be on the other side of the hey guys, and they can hear how our school ruled and could have been better at football, but it was drama between what players they could get or something, which wasn't like regular drama. It was like a protocol to not get them injured, and they were so tough they would still play. You get what I'm saying? If it was multiple people. And yeah, so it's just like, who loves me is watching me. You know what I'm saying? Who don't love me is watching me too. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I am Detective Webpoolz. I don't expect people to be in a situation of fiasco, a position where, I think I was just imagining something about bookkeepings, but the whole situation is, you know, the law is the law for whoever doesn't show competence. You feel me? Show they're incompetent. So, but the law is always there to be fixed, because it was built from the winners of white flags, and they could have done horrendous things and they didn't. So it was like a teaching that of, like I'm talking about, with putting your consciousness to the natural disaster of the uphill battle of the rabbit holes and of life, for what this is. So it's there to communicate. We already know we're safe and what might be put in exchange. The prohibition was made to make weed illegal. You know what I'm saying? From right in reverse deck of cards. If he was like, what do you mean? So I've been here before. That's why I'm saying I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna turn that into a zillion things, because the Detective Webpoolz and school boards, like I said with Ohio State, and then this is a business, but just the understanding of Detective Webpoolz in general, that likes Ohio for its when people leave church atmosphere from morning to night. You get what I'm saying? So, which keeps it adjacent to the White House check and balance, no matter who's the president, because George Washington knew he didn't own the White House. So it's just that whole understanding, and then the Hall of Fame thereof, where I played the song. I told Bardock, I don't need a scouter. It's that type of joke of we're playing dumb about the Hall of Fame in Ohio. And like I said, if the world if the world natural disaster, which it did, why it sounded like that, or when I sounded like that, because we talking about a crazy threshold of, we know the world's been around for 1 billion years, but where's the proof? That's the natural disaster of history repeating. Why we don't understand that, which I could explain better, or what I said earlier about this is a beginning of time. No, you haven't been here, but you remember it because natural disaster. You feel me? Like a labyrinth or an illusion without being an illusion. Is it? It's like, what's the word? What's the word when a drug? Not a drug, but you're drugged by a certain life. That's what it sounded like when he was talking to, like I was talking about with Coach. You're not going to, because that's not really the drug. That's more of a labyrinth without being a labyrinth. You know what I'm saying? Understanding. You're not going to like make me, because it's like when I talking, you're gonna say I'm putting all my heart in when I saw a player and I put all my heart, and then I'm seeing it again, and I'm like, that's not it, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was saying. That's not it, but that's it. So you know what that was? That was the bat signal in the light. That was the Webpoolz signal, goddamn. And it was against the Jaguars. It was against Trevor Lawrence. So that was funny. You went against the Georgia quarterback. But so two things click or something. So the whole point that I'm making though is, yeah, y'all enjoy y'all life on this linear, okay? If you messed up your life in your linear, that's your fault, okay? My city understand that. Because I wouldn't put nobody in a position to mess up their life. Please, I can only please because I want to show that love, but please don't do that to people that are not trying to mess up their life. You know what I'm saying? And be mad that they understood like you understood, but they didn't choose to trap themselves. Like, see, let me hit myself in the face. See, I could hit myself. And you're like, why did you do that, stupid? It's the same shit of people not hitting themselves in the face or going on blank missions down the wrong road. So that's all that's there. Why y'all? You feel me? That's what the motherfucking tears is for. So, yeah. If you don't call the beginning of time, you feel me? The natural disaster, the beginning of time, that only when the oldest soul puts only when the consciousness of the rap of time put their feet on the ground is year one. So when whoever that was, that's when year one really was. But the natural disaster had to show the stopwatch of how natural disasters go on, and people might have the astronaut suit, like I said, lifeline of reffing to incarnate in reffing, whatever that means from what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's proof that there's going to be a natural disaster or automatic redo. So that's not, I don't care to make it. It's going to be a redo. Because in the end, we don't know who the oldest soul is. You know what I'm saying? I just want to four swords, yeah. But it's just player one. They thought it was done. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. So if I can't play in the do the race, I'm so cool. I should play. Don't give up protocol. That's cool as shit. But it doesn't matter, especially if y'all just doing that and then not making the person play like you're good. Can't be mad at the coaches. They understood. You know what I'm saying? Can't be mad at. You can be mad at the front office because they're the ones not bringing it in. But you can't. You feel me? Can't be mad at the audience. You feel me? They want to have fun and run up the ticket themselves, and then all right, I was having too much fun. You know, I was too much drugged by this, and then Stu can go home safe forever. The debt goes in from the mafia being that safety protocol and everything between to medieval and God and etc. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what the street comedy is. Taught all this whole explaining, like I said, explain with briefing Detective Webpoolz. I briefed the way the war room's set up. I brief a lot of things, and this is briefing what street comedy is, because if I'm the motherfucking only 29-year-old in the first time in existence, natural disaster wise, but I'm an old sober, and y'all been 29 so many. Oh, I remember when I was 29, and then they talk about the whole pile, but everybody playing this only linear game, this rabbit hole of incarnate and reincarnate, only this linear game. Common sense matrix. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? If you shot 100% from three before with 7 threes, and now you're a big man that can't fucking shoot, that's weird. Okay, this Man in Black. Okay, it's just not as ugly. Just maybe as ugly in actions as within without or something. But idiot, right? So the whole other aesthetic is my phone's about to die, and I want to roast y'all a little more because I've been here before. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to hear it again? Yeah, let's hear it again since I've been talking shit.
We have to continue to look internally as a whole,
This Man
individually,
in Black shit,
and find a way to overcome this. Like, man, we can do this. We can endure. We can persevere. And because I've been here before. It's not my first rodeo, so I know it's required. You have to continue to look
a joke like that kind. I'm younger than. So that being said, you saw how that shit got down. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. All right, now I better not. I don't want to play. There's no motherfucking way. I'll wait for the redo. You telling me you lost the motherfucking game and you've been here before? You got it. Goddamn, Lily. Show hear it again.
You have to continue to look internally as a whole, individually, and find a way to overcome this. Like, man, we can do this. We can endure. We can persevere, and because I've been here before. It's not my first rodeo, so I know it's required. You have to continue to look internally.
Oh, that sounded like respect for authority in Ohio. So that being said, the point that I'm making is, oh man, you know what I'm saying? I just want to force on. It's just player one. They thought it was done. Let me hear player one. Let me hear player one, James.
You have to continue to look
This
internally
player one.
As a whole,
They thought it was
individually,
done.
and find a way to overcome this. Like, man, we can do this. We can endure. We can persevere, and because I've been here before. It's not my first rodeo, so I know it's required. You have to continue to look internally.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. I ain't gonna lie, I got my blood through things. I am a vampire, a living vampire. I don't know. The world is yours. I'm a ghost. Not tomorrow. No, forever. I did wrong. Then I didn't know what they want. You know that I see. They want. No way. No way. You got away. And I changed what they trying to see. But yeah, so anyhow, I want to just make it understood that I am using the descendant word because that's where the race was won. As a baby genius. If it wasn't won that way and it was just a late incarnation, I wouldn't use that word. You know what I'm saying? But the point that I'm making is, I just want to force, yeah. It's just player one. They thought it was done. They thought it was wrong. They don't know the pain. They all along. Hail Mary. Well, I know what's required. You're doing great. Hail Mary. That's why he got them stinking up the team. But all right, he's been here before. He know what to do. So the main thing is saying, let's put a cease and a capiche on history repeating. We've been there. We've been here before. No, we haven't. You know what I'm saying? That's why we all won. About sing a song, but yeah. So they thought it was done. That's the understanding of the construction work going on. For my Billie Jean story, because I just want 4 stores. Yeah, it's just player one. You know what I'm saying? I was born because of that. It's just player one. And then while I'm born, like I said, there was a rep for my older sibling. You feel me? It's just player one. A rep for my other sibling. This is player one. Rep for my third sibling. It's just player one. Boom. It's just player one. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole. I've been here. You know what I'm saying? So, no one hasn't. Okay, but the world, from the cold red of war, did not stop descendants from going to school. That the women army, militias, that people was to, there can only be one pirate, magic school tank, you know what I'm saying? War was a monetary system, a battery, a blending of humidity control, military styles of hospital, and juggling what needed to be done, from the Big Bang Theory to the physical shot heard around the world. Understanding from how laws came into fruition, and it hit that what I was talking about with consciousness to subconsciousness, knowing the natural disaster you are in. From that, physical to spirit, mental to spiritual to astral to etc. and metaphysical, clicked all with the shot heard around the world, and things been always trickling through those yellow pages of that same rainbow. If they didn't wake all conscious up there to the rabbit hole of natural that happened to this natural disaster, it helped and is a blessing and curse of someone can say that, not understanding this is the first ancestor one, the race to be called the first ancestor, and then incarnate old soul baby genius linear, which that means whatever was built from the beginning of time rabbit hole and was put up, this is all we have, because what was when the whole world out as an advancement, we were still dealing with the latest ancestor ending war. So to tell y'all how history came about, chronologically where we at now from the rabbit hole. So they went on the rabbit hole of that advancement and continued war going, not understanding they was messing with the ref that time. So they was messing with time to go telly bye bye. You know, they was wrestling. All right, when we get to here, we're not gonna do this shit, and they did it like that was an alibi. So technology got put up from the advanced beginning of time. Gave the latest their childhood of ending war, and that's their monetary system too. The second, everything is just history repeating a rabbit hole. Call it chronological writing reverse deck of cards, writing reverse deck of cards. That the last ancestor was able to be born from. There's more than an infinite descendant, so it's that same writing deck of cards, writing that Tetris to then it got to a billion, then Tetris then got to a million, Tetris to the top 100, then it was just a linear. So instead of it being Tetris, why they're conscious of their descendants, and instead of them, that was a long time ago. Yeah, it was a lot. That time Stu was going, time to start watching mythology, understanding. But it went fast like that, where people don't understand Big Bang Theory. To the shot heard around the world, rabbit hole history repeating. So then, like I said, it kept war. The world kept advancing. So the last ancestor got the drip of all of that Tetris, and the world advanced that fast. You know what I'm saying? While the descendants got time to put that advanced technology into fruition or troubleshoot safety protocol from it, the next ancestors didn't. And that was their war. That was their one-man army militia to tell it time to go tell it bye-bye, that had the worst of it all. Which is probably very scary, or why someone calls themselves Chucky. But yeah, so in the end, it's just that whole understanding, because in the end, it wasn't like a reenactment of the Big Bang Theory. And then I tell you, it's not a dairy. Worse than what it took, because obviously people been there before. Because ain't nobody gonna lose on purpose and think that shit not gonna be a roast session. But you go out saying how serious my wrestlers don't talk about how serious I take stuff. That that's like what's the word? A meter. I would just joke very. Don't you want your teddy bear? And if it goes to, then I go to that. Then I say it's not theory. Joke. That's how bad it is when we say the word war and white flag surrender, but then to the next ancestor you want to keep it going. You won the war, but we still want to battle. Understanding. So yeah, that's how the world came about. It came about with the world being advanced in the beginning of time, and ancestors had to put up their advancements to put them back out. Scavenger or manhunt game. Not to say it was class of 2013 manhunt game, but that's that definition of when I say it on a. Obviously, when I say class 2013 manhunt game, we understand that definition because of those circumstances, and I'm the owner of telepathy. If not, also detect the Webpoolz. I said if not. But yeah, my phone's about to die, y'all. I just wanted to put that understood. So y'all on this linear, y'all live y'all life, get it how y'all get it. This is how I always get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep saying about never asked to be discipled in the ref. It's not a theory. And yeah, my phone's about to die. So y'all have a good one, because I do want to explain more. But in the end, if y'all know people, don't make fun of me for being younger. Like that don't mean I know people. Bardock told me I don't need a scouter.